Hi, this is Christine Venus Astrology, here with your daily astrology delivery. Make sure you check out my new moon in Cancer and July monthly overview YouTube video I've just done with Freya from Midheaven Moon Rising. We've recorded and spoken about a lot of really interesting stuff that will affect, I guess, collectively everyone, and how you probably can how you can relate it personally. Of course, astrology affects us personally and collectively. But yes, it was a really good video we did, like some really good information. So please go on YouTube and watch that. I've shared it in my stories. I'll share it on my page as well later. But otherwise, let's get into the astrology for today. So we have, let me bring up the pen. There we go. We've got the sun at 5 degrees in Cancer there, and we've got the moon. So the moon is catching up to that Cancer sun in the next few days, the next day or two, for the new moon in Cancer. So when the sun and moon come together, the moon is at its lowest point. We can't see the energy, we can't see it until it starts to grow after it moves past the sun. And it's that new beginning energy, refresh, restart, new opportunities, all of that stuff, basically, a refresh. So that's what we're moving towards. But at the moment, we've just got that moon there coming towards Mercury in Gemini. And so Gemini, so Mercury itself, its home sign is in Gemini, so its natural energy is to be there, and the moon meeting there is going to make it really good for, stimulating conversations about our feelings and our emotions, intellectual conversations about our feelings and emotions. We're able to talk about our emotions and feelings more on a more intellectual level, on a communicative level. We can communicate them, we can talk about them, we can journal, speak about them, write about them, all of that. We can process our feelings and emotions too, because it's very much about a processing. So about like our mind and our mindset and processing and stuff. So we can have a bit of anxiety too with that energy, especially the moon and Mercury coming together in that Gemini sign, because our thoughts and our feelings and emotions, our thoughts can be going so much. It's like monkey mind. So we're having so many thoughts and stuff. So the moon coming in there, all our thoughts and feelings and emotions are just going crazy in our head, and we can get anxiety over it and that. So we can, it's very much a time when we're going to need to calm ourselves, find calming methods like meditation, yoga, water, nature, walking, exercise, singing bowls, which I'm going to play to you at the end of this just a little bit. Those sorts of things to help ground us back down from that airy Gemini energy that's really fluttery, and it's really chatty, and it's like heaps of thoughts and information at once, and fast moving and changeable and mutable and all these things. So that's the energy we're going to be dealing with today. And those conversations, communications and all that can involve women, because the moon is there too. So some nice conversations possibly with women, or nice, and it could be intense, whatever it is, but some conversations that involve women or the feminine, and talking about the feminine, communicating, speaking about the feminine and feminine energy, which we definitely know is happening in the world right now anyway. So it's funny how the astrology always relates, as above, so below. Okay, so what else do we have? So we've got Venus there in Gemini as well. She'll be meeting with the moon too at some point. And will she actually? Let me just double check that. I don't like to say things and not be sure. Oh, lost my pen. Hang on. Come back, pen. Oh, there you are. Okay, turn that off. Let's just go forward a day. Let's see. Oh, no, the moon will come back around and meet Venus, so it's not in the next few days, but she will. If you're interested to know too, this software is an app. It's Astrogold. So the app is Astrogold, and the computer software is Solarfire. Solarfire is so much more in depth and has so many more features and functions than this. This is very basic, just the app version. Whereas the software is a few $100s, and it's really amazing. Okay, so what we were looking at, Venus and the moon, so another day. So yeah, around the end of the month, 27th of July, something around there, Venus will meet up with the moon. Okay, so now we have Uranus and the North Node getting closer for their conjunction. So that's also, I think that's in towards the end of July maybe. And that's like, even just, we will be feeling that now, those energies, they're getting closer. And that's very much the Uranus energy is liberating us. It's trying to help us break free. It wants us to have freedom. It wants us to shake and stir things up, to raise our frequency, raise our vibration. And with the North Node, it's about our destiny and our future, and about what we're trying to physically obtain in this world and go after, and what we're a bit obsessive about too, and what we are really driven towards. So it's going to, and it's the collective future and destiny as well, so it's our personal and collectively, and it's Uranus is going to shake up, stir things up, bring on some surprising or shocking things. And it's in that Taurus energy too, we have to remember too. So that's all about the earth and food and finances and resources and our self-worth and our confidence. It's stirring and shaking all things up about those things and our skills and abilities. And, it can be, Uranus and the earth and North Node and that too. It could be something to do with like shocking with nature, like unexpected with nature, like, that's where cyclones and all sorts of things like that could happen, or who knows, or there could be food shortages, or issues with like the land or environmental animals or agriculture, or who knows, like with everything going on in the world now at the moment. So but important to remember, as I said on the YouTube video, is that Uranus is always here to liberate us, to raise our frequency. So everything is, even if it seems bad or bleak or whatever, it's to help us to open our eyes and see and make us change, to bring change, to help us to liberate us. And it's for the people to collectively help us raise our frequency and move higher and move forward towards our future, our destiny, which is that North Node. But yeah, so it's all for good in the end. It's just we have to go through the shit first to get to the good, which we know. Okay, and Mars is getting away from Chiron now, so getting past our wounds. What else is happening? Large sextile with Jupiter, so bringing us some expansion and growth and nice conversations with people about those things, and the moon, Mercury things I spoke about. So it's like Jupiter's giving us some nice opportunities for that, and some growth and expansion from those conversations, from those the processing of all that information and everything, all that Gemini stuff, the feelings and the conversations and all of that coming up. What else do we have? Neptune's going to go retrograde soon too, in the next few days, I think. So that will be, very much where we will start to see the deception in our lives, I feel. So the moon will move throughout the day down to those later degrees. Let's just go to tomorrow so we can see when we look back tomorrow where the moon will be 23 degrees. So it'll start to hit those other planets tomorrow, so we'll talk about that then. But otherwise for today, it's mostly just that Mercury, Moon, Gemini energy. That's the main focus. So it's really, those important conversations about our feelings and emotions and the processing of all of that. What else? Well, that's what's standing out to me at the moment, so that will do. Take care, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you follow, subscribe, like, everything, all the things. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. And make sure you watch that YouTube video too. There's really good information on there from myself and Freya.